Hello everyone. Well, we've got some sad news today. I've even had to bring the bear in for some comfort. Yes, WTF1's internet best reactions is no more. Let's go and have a look at an official statement on their community page from about 5 hours ago. It reads, "We've listened to your feedback and the internet's best reactions is no more. We are sad to see it end but excited for the new direction we want to take this channel, which will continue to focus on content that's for the fans." So there you go then. A little bit sad to have a gravestone there with it inside. I think that's a little bit over the top there, guys, to be honest. But there you go. Internet's best reactions is no more. I mean, really a carbon copy of what Matt and Tommy were doing anyway, to be honest. But what do we reckon, TB? Of course, TB's still got his WTF1 fan club on, haven't you? Yes. Bastard bear. But TB says he's very sad at the downfall right now of WTF1. I'd just like to say that anyone who's interested, this is not a witch hunt by me whatsoever. This is actually me trying to get better content on this channel and for people in charge to wake up and actually do it, because what I want to see is great content, and that's not happening at the moment on WTF1. So this is not a witch hunt by me by any stretch of the imagination. I'm trying actually to get them to make better videos. Will they listen? I'm not sure, but there's the official statement. They want to focus on content that's for the fans. That's an interesting statement. I don't know if that's going to hold any water, to be honest. I still stand by yesterday's video and say what they need to do is to trim the herd, get back to 2 people. You don't need 5 people. I know why you took on 5 people. You just went into a complete state of panic and went, oh my god, we got to get some trendy people quick. Yeah, get that one. Oh, get it. Oh, she looks nice. We'll have that one. Get him because he's sort of journalistic experience. Yeah, he'll do. And oh, that one's a nutter. We'll have him as well. That's what you did. I understand that completely, but you've got to sort it out now. I think sadly Jack Nichols will now no longer be on WTF1 unless they're going to put him in some other kind of capacity. I don't know, but it seemed like he was only employed to do Internet's Best Reactions. That's now gone, so I think Jack may be gone as well. But, you know, that's to be confirmed. He may be back doing something else. But as far as Internet's Best Reactions is concerned, that's it. It is game over. Let's have a look at some of the comments from everyone and see what they're going to say. Chris says, yeah, Jack did a good job to be fair, but it would never have been the same. Yo-Yo says, you guys need to make something new, totally different from the previous creators, so people don't miss them. That's true, very true. Tom says, I'm going to be honest, this is not a hate comment. I watched this channel grow from year 1. After watching some of the videos with the new crew, there's a massive lack of enthusiasm and passion for the sport. Yes. Totally agree with you there, Tom. Totally agree with you. I'm going to give you a little like on that comment because that's what I am feeling as well. Total lack of enthusiasm. And not only that, boredom. A lot of boredom as well. And people saying stupid things that, you know, really have no basis in fact, to be honest. It just feels dry and like you guys are tiptoeing around, trying not to make anyone upset while collecting a paycheck. I used to look forward to every new upload. Now I don't even watch them because it's just not there. I can see why this channel went from 1.2 million subs and 100k views to what it is now. You guys need to find the passion that made this channel instead of trying to please whoever is writing your checks. Yes, totally agree with you with every point he's made there. That's exactly how I feel about the channel now. It's just a shadow of its former self, and the videos that you are making right now, it just looks like you're chucking them out for a paycheck, and that's it, to basically just pay the staff that you've got at the moment. But there's other things that need to be done, and they need to be done bloody quick, to be honest. Let's have a look, see if we got ESM says it was part of my race weekend routine, never be the same. Clive says, might need this meme soon for the channel. Yes. as much as I like Jack, he's great on the Formula E stuff. This is a wise decision, says Amato, or Amato, whatever you want to say it. Nate Stinson says, I predict WTF1 not lasting much longer as far as the OG fans of the channel go. Sadly, that could also be correct, unless they could turn this around. The amount of views says not from 63rd. You guys get now for a channel with 1 million subs is ridiculous. Let's have a look and see if there's any actual no, there's no replies there. I was looking for replies from WTF1 because throughout all of this, they've been very short of replies, it has to be said. So that's something that needs to be addressed. If you're in trouble, you really need to get out there and show your face and not hide away from everyone, because that's what you're doing. I mean, they haven't been on Twitch since day one of testing. They did a 10-hour live stream of testing. They haven't been back on Twitch. They said last week that technical problems stopped them from actually doing their Hot Takes Wednesday. But I think it's a lot of old bollocks, to be honest. I think that's a complete and utter total load of bollocks. And I think you're just hiding now, hiding away. Come out of the bloody shell and come back on and show everyone what you can do. Show everyone. That's what I say. 04 Miron says you should try to make things different so it doesn't feel like a cheap rip-off of the original WTF1. Maybe get more technical, more on the FIA, mate. Well, I'm not so sure about that, to be honest, because if you start getting more into the technical side, you are really just going to start looking like the race channel on YouTube, which they really get into the boring wing regulation stuff and, you know, the suspension flaps and whatever on the car. I don't know if that's the right... WTF1 was never about that. It was about having fun, you know, as the logo for my channel is, having fun with Formula One. That's what WTF1 was all about. So I'm not quite sure I do agree with that. I don't want to see it go into a news channel like all the other ones out there, because half of them just send me to sleep half the time. So no, I'd have to say a big no on that one, Mr. 04 Mirren, or it could be female, I'm not too sure, but anyway. Good decision, says Ryan Brinks. Nothing against what Jack did, but this was the way to go. Mate, I don't want to be rude, but this channel is going in the right direction. I still hope the best for you. Good luck. YouTube channels will never learn the lessons taught by machine. I can never say that word. Machinima. That's it, I got it. Machinima. Change is bad for subs. If anyone doesn't know about Machinima, just look it back through Google and ask them and you'll know all about it. CBFA Bulldog says, might as well read RIP WTF1. That's a little bit harsh, but I can see where he's coming from. If the second most viewed video since the new crew took over gets this response, the long-term outlook for this channel is pretty bleak. I have to agree with what he's saying that. Jack was a W. No, I don't agree with that. He was in an impossible situation. He did his best. It was just a shame that, as a lot of people said, it looked like he had a gun to his head and was reading off an auto cue. But he did his best, so I know. Patrick Kurt says, I'm happy to see a change on the channel. I know that channels and creative teams probably don't spend a lot of time on their comments. This channel has an identity crisis. I agree with you there. I'm a regular consumer of WTF1, the race, and P1, now that that's a thing. I view and listen to the race because they're inside experts with professional knowledge. True, but I still... Oh my God, he's written a monologue. Anyway, yeah, feel free to check that out yourself. Do something that your former colleagues can't or don't. I'm happy to see cuts if it means that you're developing something unique with an international identity. Okay, so there you go. There's Patrick there. He's obviously given that a lot of thought. I do like it when people, give things a lot of thought and write a comment. It's just a shame that these big channels don't actually reply to that, because someone's taken a lot of effort to make that comment, to type it out. That would have taken them a good 20 minutes to have typed that out and thought about what to say, and yet it looks like this was posted 5 hours ago, that there's nothing. I'm gonna give him a little, there you go, just because I'm a nice bloke, but there's no reply or anything. If I was WTF, I would have replied straight away to that, but there you go. Who still watches WTF1 when you can watch P1? Okay. It's really sad to see this channel state nowadays. All this happening because of some stupid decision makers. So there you go. P1 is going to erase WTF1. So there you go. Lots of comments there from everyone in regards to that. But anyway, I just thought I'd make a short video, as he says it's 10 minutes long already. Just to say, there you go. What do you think about that in the comments? Do you think this was the right decision? Do you think Jack was dealt a very tough deal there for his first go on WTF1 to be given something that was a legacy from Matt and Tommy? Do you think that was a bad decision? But anyway, so from me and the bear, thanks so much for watching, everyone. The bear's going to go away and cry now over this, aren't you? Yes, because he loves his WTF1. Yes, he does. He loves it, yeah. They just need some sort of decent presenter on the show. Someone who could, you know, tell them what's what, and someone who's good with stuffed bears. Maybe someone like that. That's what they need. What do you reckon? Yeah, TB thinks it's a good idea. Someone who's good with stuffed bears and talks to animals. Yeah, maybe that's what they need. That's the shake-up WTF1 needs. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you in the next video.